Hi guys! Today I'm gonna be making a goldfish, and the things you're gonna be needing to make a goldfish is a paper plate, some scissors, and some cupcake liners, and some orange paint. So at first I took my paper plate and dumped a little orange paint on the paper plate, and now I'm going to paint the whole paper plate. So I'm just gonna paint the whole paper plate everywhere. You don't want to leave any white space. Okay, so I painted the body for our fish and I let it dry for 5 minutes. And while I let it dry, I cut out these little triangles, and we're gonna be using these triangles for the fins and the tail. So we're gonna start putting them on. Also, I cut out the mouth for our fish. And since I did that, now we're going to put on the fins. Now I'm gonna glue the fins and the tail. So I'm gonna first start with our tail, and we're gonna put a little glue right here. One drop maybe. And then we're just gonna pick up our body and place it on. Like that, and then we have to let it dry so it'll stay. And now we're gonna start with the top. So I'm gonna put a drop of glue, and I'm gonna bring this up. Like that, and we're gonna put the bottom one. Just gonna move it up so you guys can see. And then the bottom. So I'm gonna put a little glue on our fin right here. And then we're gonna take it, put it on the side, lift this up, and just put it under, like that. I'm gonna fix the top and the side. So now I have these cupcake liners, and these are meant to hold your cupcakes in when you're baking. So I'm gonna be using these for our fish's scales. So I took one, and then I folded it. Then I took the scissors and I cut in through. Like that. And then when you open it, big scales come out. Like this. So after you fold it, you want to cut it in the middle. So just want to cut in the middle where you see the fold. Like that. And then for our other ones, and now I'm gonna cut the corners in a straight line, like that. And we're gonna do it for our rest of our scales. So I glued the fins on, and now it's time to put the scales on. So I'm gonna start putting the glue from the back so we can add our scales on. So I'm gonna put a straight line of glue. Like that. And now we're gonna start putting on the scales. We're gonna put the first one on, put our second like that, put our second one, and we're gonna keep on going until we go half. We don't wanna go everywhere. Okay, so I'm done with the the scales, and now it's time to make the eyes. So what you're gonna be needing to make the eyes is black paint and a thin brush. So I'm gonna put a tiny drop of paint right here, like that. And we're just gonna, like that. So this is our eyes for our fish, like that. Ta-da! So I added the fins on the eyes, and I just did one quickly thing. I put one tiny drop of white in the middle, and you don't need to rub it, just put one and let it dry, because or else it'll smudge and make gray. So we don't want that to happen, so we just put a drop and let it dry. Ta-da! Here's our fish. Doesn't it look so cute? And remember, you guys can try this too. And it's pretty easy. You'll need only a little stuff to make a cool craft. Bye. I hope you like this video.